Eagles clinch repeat NFC East title with win over Commanders, eliminate Cowboys from playoffs, and lay on plays. It wasn't necessarily pretty on Saturday, but the Philadelphia Eagles are NFC East champions. The Eagles rallied from a 10-7 halftime deficit against a Washington Commanders team playing without starting quarterback Jaden Daniels for a 29-18 win. With the win, Philadelphia clinched the NFC East title for a second consecutive season, and it officially eliminated the Dallas Cowboys from the playoffs. The Cowboys entered Sunday with long-shot hopes of rallying to the postseason, but they needed to win their remaining 3 games and have the Eagles lose out to overtake them for the NFC East title. Saturday's Eagles win eliminated that scenario, and the 6-7-1 Cowboys don't have a path to the playoffs as a wild card team. The Eagles, meanwhile, can celebrate a rare occurrence in the modern NFC East. They're the first team since the 2004 Eagles to repeat as NFC East champions. Eagles rally from ugly start for dominant win. A beleaguered Washington defense gave Philadelphia fits in a poor first half for the Eagles that was exacerbated by multiple missed field goal attempts from kicker Jake Elliott. And the Commanders built an early lead with backup quarterback Marcus Mariota playing for Daniels, who's shut down for the season, with Washington eliminated from the postseason. But Mariota left the third quarter with a hand injury as Washington maintained a 10-7 lead. The Eagles took a 14-10 lead on their ensuing possession and took over the game as third string Commanders quarterback Josh Johnson struggled mightily against Philadelphia's defense. Johnson threw an interception on his first possession to set up another Eagles touchdown, and the rout was on. The only other notable action from there was a late-game scuffle that resulted in the ejections of Eagles guard Tyler Steen, Commanders defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw, and safety Quan Martin. The late-game dramatics could set the tone for a rematch between these teams in Week 18. But they had no impact on the outcome of Saturday's game as the Eagles won comfortably despite a late touchdown from the Commanders to close the gap. Saquon Barkley continued his late-season resurgence to lead the Eagles' offense with 132 rushing yards, 6.3 YPC, and a touchdown on the ground. Jalen Hurts had an efficient effort at quarterback, completing 22 of 30 passes for 185 yards with 2 touchdowns and no turnovers. What's left for Eagles in the regular season? With the division title, the Eagles have clinched a top 4 seed in the NFC and guaranteed themselves a home game in the wild card round. They also have a long shot path to the number 1 seed in the NFC that would allow them to bypass the wild card round altogether. But Eagles fans shouldn't count on it. The now 10-5 Eagles would need to win out and have the 12-3 Seahawks lose out to have a shot at the number 1 seed, on top of other help in the playoff standings. Per Yahoo Sports playoff tracker, they have a 1% chance of doing so. So the Eagles are almost certainly locked into a 2-4 playoff seed with a first-round home game and have little to play for with remaining regular season games against the Buffalo Bills and the Commanders again. But as they face the prospect of repeating as Super Bowl champions with an offense that struggled for much of the season, the last thing they'll likely want to do is go into the playoffs cold.